Life can be hard, and we've all faced those moments that seem to stop us dead in our tracks. But what if those moments of difficulty, the bad news, could actually be a springboard for something greater? I'm Cam Garvin, and each week I'll bring you stories of extraordinary resilience and conversations about lives and ideas that are productive. This is the Productive Lives Podcast. Welcome to Productive Lives. Today we begin a powerful 4-episode journey with Bob Beam, a friend of mine. Before the years of struggle and redemption, there was a young boy in the Poconos, living off the land, and a moment at age 9 that changed everything. This is where the story begins. We're back talking with conversations that help people's lives be productive. I'm with Pastor Joe Darrow, who's been a pastor of Cornerstone Community Church in Kensington for many years. He'll tell you how many years. And then Bob Beam, a friend of mine and a friend of Joe's. And we're just going to talk about Bob's story and what's been redeeming and productive in his life. I'm glad you're all here and listening. So, Bob, tell us your name, why you're here, where have you come from, what's going on?
My name is Robert Beam. I live in Philly. I'm originally from the Pocono Mountain region. I'm here hopefully to prevent people from bumping their head.
I like that. Bumping their head.
Yeah.
So how'd you get from the Poconos to Kensington, Philadelphia?
It was a long journey. I was born and raised in Mount Pocono. We moved there when I was a young child, young, probably 3 to 5 years old. We lived in the woods up there. So growing up, like having a wood stove and living off the land, as it were, we hunted for our food. We fished for our food. We canned everything we could possibly can, froze everything we could freeze, basically self-sufficient.
How many brothers and sisters and all that kind of stuff?
I have 2 sisters. And when I was 9 years old, my father shot himself in the chest. So he tried to kill himself. We were supposed to go fishing that day, and it was in October, and it just started to snow. So it was really crazy. Long story short, he shot himself in the chest with a .22. The bullet went in, bounced around, and came out his arm. So he didn't die. My mom was a total wreck at that time. Me and my sister had to go up and give the ambulance directions on how to get to our house because we lived in a trailer park. And that was the first time that we lived around so many people. And I stuttered so bad because I was so shook up with the dynamics of everything. All I could do was point. So then we went in foster care. Me and my 2 sisters got separated. They got adopted. Then I tried to kill myself at 12 years old. And then at 13, I was adopted, and the Beams adopted me. So my real name is Lamoureux. My mom kind of just signed us over to be adopted. Just didn't want nothing involvement in our family.
Well, Bob, I'm sorry to hear all that. I didn't know that.
There's people that went through more and worse.
Yeah. And how were the Beams to you?
They were good. It was kind of weird. There was things that I didn't understand, I didn't get, and they tried to direct me in the direction that they wanted me to go.
Is that the direction you wanted to go?
No.
Yeah. Typical kid or just?
Yeah, well, I was a typical kid, but I was very headstrong. And by then, I had so much stuff happen to me that there's nothing you can do to me to make me either do what you want or scare me or intimidate me. I really didn't care at that point.
Wow. That's pretty heavy stuff with your dad and then yourself. How do you think, looking back, it's so much different in it, seeing how, and all of us here believe in God, and hopefully people on the podcast understand what we're talking about. But looking back, what were the lessons, or how do you think God protected you through that?
I think in multiple facets, because I think my mom was like legitimately certified crazy. She used to ask me to help her with cookies or baking something, and then I'd get a beating and not know why I got a beating. And when I think about it, I still don't know why I got hit. I don't know if it was because I was in proximity to her, or if I didn't respond exactly how she like. I literally don't know why. So I just always associated her with I'm getting a beating. I just don't know when. So I used to walk on eggshells when I was around her when I was real little, but then I realized it's inevitable. So you could do whatever you want. You're going to get it. It's just
Good or bad. Yeah.
Whatever you want to do because you're going to get it anyway. And then it got like life was so crazy that there was times that my dad would take me from the house and he would take me with him. And my dad was a heavy drinker, so he'd take me to the bars and set me at the bar with him.
How old were you?
5 to 7 years old.
Okay.
So I thought that was what men did. Like that's what guys do. They go to the bar after work, before work, during work, anytime.
Mm-hmm.
So the lifestyle with bar rooms and fighting in the bars and hanging out in the bars.
That's what you knew.
Yeah, that was the women that hang out in bars, the whole 9 yards, like everything.
Yeah. And so with the Beams, were they in the Poconos as well? Or you would
No, they were on the other side of Reading, Pennsylvania. So I was like in 23 different foster homes in, I don't know, like 4 years. I laugh about it. I had 2 paper bags, and that was my suitcases. And that's what I took from foster home to foster home to foster home to foster home.
Now, was that just the foster home system, or was it you behavior, or it's just time to move you along? And
I think a combination.
Okay.
Because I know that I was a broken kid.
It doesn't sound like any fault to you, of yours, I get,
When someone teaches you to do the wrong thing, you can't be mad at him for doing the wrong thing. You taught him how to do it.
Yeah, good point.
But the problem is when you're taught such an abstract way of living that everybody sees fault with everything you do. Like, we lived off the land. So for me to see someone put a gun out the window and kill a deer or a rabbit or a groundhog or whatever, I knew it was going in the food pot. So it really didn't matter. Like, there was absolutely no issue with it. So for me to see, like, I was 5 years old. Me and my dad held a deer down and we cut its throat. And I felt the life leave. And being 5 years old, like, I didn't understand the dynamics behind the death of the animal.
Mm-hmm.
But I do remember having, not nightmares, but bad dreams. And I wet the bed for like a year or so.
And nothing wrong with the hunting, nothing wrong with doing that.
Right,
but maybe
right.
at 5, maybe being exposed to that.
Right. Slitting a deer's throat is like kind of extreme. And even in today's eyes, like if what I went through today happened, everybody would have been arrested. Even the most liberalist judges would have sent my parents away forever.
A childhood of self-sufficiency quickly turned into a journey through a broken foster care system. Next time, we'll hear about the 23 homes, the 2 paper bags, and the adoption that didn't go as planned. Thank you for listening to the Productive Lives podcast. You can expect new episodes every Monday. And if you like the show, please subscribe and leave a review wherever you get your podcasts. This helps others like you find the show. The Productive Lives podcast is supported by Productive Lives, where our mission is people serving people, and our vision is to motivate people to improve their lives and the lives of others through servant living and leadership. If you want to live a productive life and help improve the lives of others, visit our website for more information, productivelives.org. The Productive Lives podcast is produced by Studio D Podcast Production and hosted by me, Cam Garvin. I'll see you next week for more stories of resilience and conversations about lives and ideas that are productive.